Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Today, we are going to be covering the season finale of Spy Classroom. As always, we are brought to you by The Anime Show. Make sure to check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Lance, you kind of want to give us a quick synopsis of this episode real fast?
Yep. In this episode, we kind of go back in time a little bit to after one of the biggest missions, and it's kind of a side story. And they're trying to save this shop that sells these meat pies that everybody seems so fond over, and then we get to see that get saved and get a very shocking ending that
Yeah.
everybody that I did
Yeah.
not see coming at all.
Talk
Not
about
at all.
cliffhangers.
Not
Oh,
a
yeah.
joke. We'll get into that in a little bit, but man, that was a pretty interesting episode. I think it was just a lot of like ups and downs with good information, and yeah, it was pretty good.
I think it was the most action-packed you could call it, just kind of the most enticing episode as far as reflective episodes are concerned. Because all the other file episodes have been kind of, I don't want to say boring, but just not
Yeah.
as, it was all information and all the other ones. And this one you had information and you had a mission. So that was kind of nice.
Oh yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
liked the fact that we had all this information from the last couple episodes, or not from the last couple, but from all the bio episodes that led up to us getting this, and it really helped build the theme for it, I think.
Oh, yeah. What did you guys think of the whole meat pie situation? Like, I'll be honest. At first, I didn't seem too interested. And then slowly but surely, they added bits of more information that made it more interesting. And that came especially when they started talking about like how they wanted to fake buy out the recipe.
Yeah.
And then the real drama came in where the counter offer came in for 50,000 extra. I thought
Oh,
that
yeah.
was pretty crazy.
That was very interesting, and just the fact that they went through and figured out a way to pull off tricking him into thinking that that was the actual recipe. That I thought that was kind of interesting, and the fact that when that was going on, that Lily went ahead and used one of her little poison tricks to knock him out
Yeah.
as he pulled the gun on her.
Yeah, he
That
thought
was
he was going to get a fast one on her, and come to find out, she pulled a fast one on him.
Yeah.
Mhm. I
On
have a
top
quick
of,
question.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. When they were doing that quick little bake off, and there was two pies in that oven, and then that mouse came, and then like one of the pies flipped with the other pie. What was the whole purpose of that little scene?
Well, I think that set it up for them tricking him into thinking that was the actual recipe, because when you watch it, yeah, the one that kind of looks bad, and then the one that looks like it was perfectly cooked. So it switched spots in the oven to where, like, kind of like a trap door, like it switched out, and you couldn't see the other one. So when she pulled it out, it looked like a perfectly baked meat pie.
Was that perfect one like the real recipe thing?
Yeah, I think they got it
And
from the shop owner.
okay, I can see sense in that then. Then all they had to do was just give off some bogus recipe,
Yep.
from teacher, obviously, but
Yep.
yeah, they learned
okay.
from their mistakes saying, yep, we can't make this. So let's do spy magic and get it to be perfect.
Oh, for sure.
Right. Okay, that was interesting then.
Oh yeah. And man, do you guys just want to jump in and we can watch this little final after credit thing and show everybody the crazy ending that Spy Classroom had?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's definitely talk about this crazy ending. Honestly, we could just talk about it. It's crazy. Anybody who hasn't watched the ending, watch the post-credit scenes. You get a definite cliffhanger. Let's talk about it. You see, really, the biggest point is the girls that went with Klaus didn't end up coming back for whatever reason, and you see Monica pointing a gun at Thea, essentially accusing her of betraying the group.
Yeah.
Right. And I have no ideas on how. Oh, just so everyone's on the same page, Thea is the seductress. The one who's trying to get all the men after her. So now we have to figure out why she might be a backstabber. What do you think, Bryce?
God, I don't know. I feel like maybe she's from the other territory, kind of like Klaus's mentor was kind of betrayed Inferno. Maybe she's on the route of that, or maybe she's just getting accused of it, and none of that's really true because maybe some of her actions haven't really fallen in line for what you'd expect from that group. So I guess if season 2 comes out, we'll find out more, and I really hope it does because this was a fantastic show.
My only guess is that maybe they believe that Corpse wasn't actually captured, and she believes Thea is working with Corpse just to kind of tie everything in together, and
Yeah.
that he actually tricked Kraus into thinking who he was.
Maybe. We
sounds
did get a
interesting
little
theory.
backstory on Kraus, like in the previous episode where he got caught. So, he was in that suitcase, and that's all we know is that he was in that suitcase. We never see him get turned in or anything like that because
Yeah.
this show pulls total anime BS out of nowhere, makes anything happen that they want. So Corpse could have gotten away. Maybe Thea had something to do with a potential escape or something.
Oh, very well could have. I mean, both of those sound like really good theories, better than mine, but
Honestly,
I can see them.
Your theory makes sense too. It makes the most sense, to be completely honest, though.
Yeah.
But
that's you just can't expect it to make the most sense at times.
No.
Yeah, that's true. I am looking forward to season 2, though. It pulled me in. Just this closing credits pulled me in because I was very on the seat of just not watching season 2 if there ever is a season 2, because if we have to deal with the middle half again, I'm kind of out.
Yeah, no, I agree. That post credit scene reminded me a lot of the post credit scene from Witch of Mercury, the Gundam series, and it redrew me in, and I really enjoyed it.
100%.
Lance, are you all in for season 2 then?
After this final credit scene, yeah. I thought that if that final credit scene was not there and this was going to be just a closure to a one season kind of thing, I would have accepted it. But now they made something super interesting. So now I want to see what's going to unfold from there.
Totally agree. And I think this is a great opportunity for us to go ahead and just say, hey, everybody, come enjoy more content from the anime show. We're putting out new stuff that's coming up. Check out all the new upcoming animes. Hopefully here soon we'll also do another short flight or I guess we're calling them Annie Talks now. And we're going to discuss and talk more about future upcoming animes and hopefully find out whatever it is that you guys want to see us talk about on these short flights. Make sure to engage with us, follow us. All that really helps us in the end. And don't forget, we also do have the Right Stuff Anime affiliate link that we will post in the comments.
Yeah, I don't think I could have closed that any better. One more thing, just make sure to subscribe, give us a like, and review this episode. Let us know what you think of this specific episode. Have a good one, everyone.
Later, guys.